Hello! Thank you for coming to my channel, Hysteria Projects. Hope you're having a great day. These messages are general, so take what you want out of them and leave the rest, okay? The underlying energy is this discovering your calling. And there's something very significant about this. I'm getting that you had to end something. Now, this could involve love. Not necessarily. I am getting something, though, with some sort of soulmate energy here that you were wanting some kind of help with, and you've not been getting that kind of help, okay? Not in that particular situation. And therefore, it's like you kind of had to end it. I'm getting this ending energy, okay? And because, or maybe it just wasn't going anywhere, all right? And it's like Spirit was, by not helping you with this, kind of pushing you in a different direction. And I feel like this has been pushing you towards something that you're meant to do. Something that is part of your destiny here. Now, you are in this energy of like transition. You're kind of in this transitioning phase, okay? And I'm getting that whatever this is something that you're passionate about. This is something that excited you. And I feel like you've already taken the leap of faith towards this, to be honest. I feel like you've already taken that jump. But again, I feel like this is that transitioning point. So you're not completely sure of your path. You don't feel completely stable in it. And I feel like, that's normal, because what Spirit is wanting to do here is like get you out of your comfort zone, okay? Nourish your soul. Yeah, there was somebody here that you were dealing with in the past that it was hollow, okay? It was hollow. It didn't fulfill your soul, your heart. If anything, it made you feel empty. It made you feel hollow, okay? And that is a no-go, whoever this person was, or if this was a situation, this wasn't giving you any kind of nourishment or taking care of you in any type of way. So what did you do? You turned that energy back onto yourself, right? And because you've done that, it's leading you to this other path here. And this is something that you're passionate about. This is something that, whatever this is that you've come across, it's giving you some excitement here. It's like you have a spark for it, and you've been guided towards it. I have this beaming light shining right in this person's face, Oh, it's like, wait a minute. It says work on changing your thoughts. Getting out of your comfort zone. I'm also getting this energy of like, fuck what you think. And this could be directed towards other people, but I'm also getting this is the energy towards yourself. Okay, so it's like you had an idea, you have these thoughts, but that's not what you see, or whatever, the case may be here. Fuck those thoughts, right? Fuck feeling empty, fuck feeling hollow. I'm gonna pour into myself. And by you doing that, you have created some massive changes. Every single step that you take forward, it's like the path gets a little bit more clearer and clearer. And you are stepping with purpose. Look, share your light. You're doing something that your light's going to shine and people are going to see it, okay? This is something that you do have a spark for. So let's pull some tarot. Please clarify. Yeah. Whoever this past person was, You moved on from it. You let it go. You let it go. Okay? And this doesn't necessarily have to be a like relationship with somebody like romantically. You know, this could even be thoughts that you've held on to, or a mindset that you've had since you were a child. Okay? There's a lot of different ways that this can be taken right here, but there's been a significant change that you have made to no longer continue doing or entertaining. And this calling of yours could be leading you towards something that could possibly, you know, help heal this like inner child. You know, if it's not very clear, okay? You know, for some of you, this is a past person. For others of you, this is like inner child healing, okay? So take it how it resonates. But regardless of which of those resonate with you, you're moving on to calmer waters. You know, you're escaping the chaos. And you're, yeah, High Priestess, look, you are moving into your calling. You're very, very guided, very connected. You have this inner knowing that you're being guided towards this, and this is part of your purpose here, whatever this may be, okay? This is something that is causing you to step out of your comfort zone. But I'm getting that you will do that because this is something that you have a passion for. There's some sort of spark here, yeah. This Four of Pentacles, you know, you're hanging on to your own heart here. You know, you value your own heart, even if others didn't value in the past, okay? You value yourself. God values you. You know, you've made yourself feel whole. Like we have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands. You know, you found that stability within yourself. You know, you filled your own heart up here. God filled your heart. I feel like it's like you're getting a kiss from the divine here. And whatever this is that you're working on, whatever this passionate idea is, there, you know, I'm not sure exactly what this is, but whatever this is that you're being guided to do, you know, to step out of your comfort zone, this is something that you are, I'm going to say, you're birthing for the world here. You know, this is something that you're creating that I feel like the world will be receptive to. You know, you redirected your focus to yourself. Look, this Two of Cups and this Four of Swords, you know, you had to walk away from something here. Okay? You had to heal from something here. You had to change your thoughts. You had to change a lot of things. All right? And you've been mothering yourself throughout this. Look, I love that. The Chariot coming out. You know? And this Chariot is moving quickly. Usually the Chariots are still, or, you know, this Chariot is on the move. This is happening quite swiftly. Give me one more for this, please. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, look, walking away, this Two of Cups, you know, you're going to have this victory. I just want one, though, please. Give me one. Thank you. King of Pentacles. You know, this is you standing in your power, you know, you taking care of yourself, you mothering yourself, you nurturing yourself. I feel like whatever this is that you're working on right now, this is going to be financially abundant for you. Even if it doesn't Even if that's not the intention, okay, that's the better word. Even that's not your intention with whatever this is going to be abundant on many different levels. Many, many different levels. And I feel like this is going to somehow, I don't know, bring people together or closer, maybe even to the divine, to God. There's something very important about this, okay? Because this is destiny. This is you being on your path here. And I mean, I'm sorry for the long pause that I have, but I feel like this is going to happen pretty quickly. It is. It's going to happen faster than you anticipate it to. I feel like you're just walking the steps. You're just putting one foot in front of the other. The path isn't very clear. But the path is bright. I see nothing but brightness, This has beautiful, beautiful energy and such healing energy. And that's coming from you. That healing energy is coming from you. So whatever this is that you're doing, it's not only going to benefit you, but I do feel like this is going to benefit other people as well. There's a bigger purpose to this. And there's something deep within you, I think, that has that knowing. So let's pull a final message. Trust your path. I feel like you're walking in your purpose and with purpose. And things might be unclear, but that's because you're transitioning right now. And things are about to speed up. So let's pull a final message, please. All right. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Okay? And then remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. I love this energy that you are in. I love this because it feels so empowering. And I feel like that empowerment is going to be contagious. It's like you're unknowingly going to be lifting others up as well with whatever this is, okay? You're being called to do something that you have passion for, and it's going to blossom into something very beautiful that I feel like the whole world is going to be receptive of. Like, this is something that we need in this world. This is important, okay? So continue to just put one foot in front of the other. With each step you take, the clearer the path will get. All right, be patient. Don't give up. Keep on going, okay? Because although it's a little, maybe at the moment, things are about to pick up fairly quickly. All right, it's about to take off. So I hope this message helped. If this resonated with you, I just want you to know that you have some very beautiful energy, and you're going to make a change in this world that we really need, okay? So keep doing what you're doing. Until next time, bye.